the first deck that we're going to be playing today, this one is different. It doesn't have a whole lot of new cards in it. This was a deck that my buddy told me about, and we tried it out. I was like, this is actually pretty fun, and I could see this working, so let's see if we can make it work. So, this deck is called Clevern, because it's a mix between two cards, like a lot of decks we do here. You got your Cleffa, alright, Clef, and you've got Noivern, Burn, So the point of this deck is to use Cleffa to get you card draw, and use Noivern to, for lack of, well, so it's not just Cleffa and Noivern, it's use Judge to make sure that after you have all the cards you need and you play your hand out, you and your opponent both go down to 4 cards, and then you use Noivern to do 180 damage. Now, 180 damage is not a whole lot, but we are playing with literally every single one of the gloves that give us type advantages, because most people are playing mono-type decks at this point, so if we do this, hopefully everything works out just great. You can lay in bed for a bit, babe, no worries. So that's the point here, that's the goal. The new card, the only one that we're really playing with, is the Earthen Vessel, this one of, because I think this is going to be really, really helpful for a card like Noivern that has very specific energy costs that are not the same. So we don't want an energy search, we want to be able to get the correct and proper energies that we want. Me and my buddy were discussing Nest Ball versus Feather Balls here, and while Feather Ball technically is better because you don't have to play it out, Nest Ball gets us Jirachi and Manaphy, so let's try it with the Nest Balls and see if we ever hit any moments where we're like, I really wish this was a Feather Ball right now and not a Nest Ball. So yeah, let's get started. Clevern. Oh, and also, this is just for y'all. Red Bull for me, but the sound is for y'all. That wasn't even a very good one. It's eating ramen. Oh my god, I've never seen that coin. Oh, I want it. And the ramen's got a little Pikachu tail sticking out of it. I want it. Yeah, we do want to go first with this deck. We want to go second with this deck? No, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we would have loved to start with a Pokemon. We can't always get what we want, chat. This is an important life lesson from our friends at the Pokemon Company. Two mulligans, it's a shame. We do have 10 basics, so it's just kind of unlucky. And there's one of them. Woo! Now, unfortunately, because we went first here, we can't use our Judge. And we don't have any other Pokemon. We really need to go second. Or we're in for a bow. This first game's gonna go down as one of the games of all time. Alright, opponent, you have a window. Can you do it? Right now they're thinking, how can I get 30 damage out of my deck in one turn? It's very doable. It sure is a game, exactly. One of them. One of them games. Okay, so they got a Bravery Charm, but they already have the Forest Sealstone on the Raikou, so it's fine. What's up, Zenith? How's it going, my friend? I got you that little art badge. You know what? You see it? Yeah. Thanks again for that that offline screen, Zenith. Really appreciate that one. And the emotes as well. Good time of day. Alright, in the meantime, are we losing or are we winning? Whelp. Whelp. What do y'all think, chat? Does it seem like we're losing or winning? Well, they haven't played any energy yet. Okay. I would like them to use this V-Star move now. Use it to do something. Maybe get a crank. This way, if we don't get knocked out, we can use the Judge and mess him up. Hopefully. We are 100% losing right now, Endo. Well, okay, alright. Well, I don't have my glasses to push up my nose and say, actually, We're just behind right now. Oh, you get that coin from Worlds? Okay, so we're up against a world champion. They don't stand a chance, y'all. What's up, Beans? How's it going, my friend? Oh no. Do they also have a switching mechanic? Is my Cleffa dead? No! Cleffa, be brave! No! Off to a rip-roaring start this morning as Cleffa signing off. Godspeed, Cleffa. Really, opponent? I would like to draw another card before I slaughter this Cleffa. Rude. No! Oh, you just buy a commemorative set? I got you. That's fair. It's a great coin and sleeve. Love it. And the shirt too? Alright, alright. Opponent's decked out. That was a game. Yes, it was. Alright, let's give Clevern another try here. Oh, whoops, sorry. Wrong button. I meant to hit that button. Sorry about that. Going well, just start doing some grinding. Just built water gold ago. Nice! Nice! Okay, alright. Oh, there's even an emote on Twitch for it? Ooh. Might have to look into getting one of those sets if we can find it online. This is really cute. No, wait. I want to go second. Alright, so how about an emote? It's a Pokeball, right? Like, it's an animated emote, right? And the Pokeball lands, and then it opens up with the flash of light and everything and all that good stuff. And the penguin pops out with a surprised Pikachu face. How does that sound? We could make that happen. That would be so much build-up for just the surprise Pikachu face, it'd be fantastic. Okay, little Lost Tina. Sounds complex and adorable. You know, fair. Fair. Okay, so this is actually really solid for us. They're going to be doing a lot to build up their hand here, and the more the better. And we're going to... They don't like Judge, and we have 4 Judges in our deck. So, hopefully that does some stuff here. Yeah, discard your... Yeah, get your other comfy out here. Really, really get churning, opponent. Get churning. USD still in rotation. That's fair. That's fair. There's always expanded beans. You could go play with the big dogs. Big degenerate decks. Power. We'll probably dip our toes into expanded once this set once we have the rotation next year. There's gonna be some cards we miss. Just how it goes. Okay. Well. Well, let's go ahead and start here. We are not drawing our Noiverns, and there's a bunch of them in our deck. Let's hope we don't get got again. Luckily, they don't have a Cramorant out, so... Hey, look, a Noivern! Woo! Galarian Weezing says no. Okay. Is that like a rotated card or a new card? One of the current cards. I know there's a Galarian Weezing that's current right now. Did they play a Chorus? How did they already get so far up there? Huh? I must have missed it. Oh, they used Greninja. Duh. Okay, so they're gonna jet this to the front and evolve it? They can't evolve it and use the attack this turn. They don't have enough to do... You know. We're gonna start without Noivern one of these days. We should be playing with some Dittos, just to make that a little bit easier on ourselves here. Yeah, let's get a Noivern. We got a Manaphy to protect against this one. Let's go and grab... Probably... We don't really need Jirachi. They don't do anything that Jirachi cares about. So another Noivern or a Cleffa. Probably another Cleffa because we have the one Noivern. It's kind of all we need right now. Let's put a dark... Psychic energy. No, wait, dark. There's more psychics than darks. If we have both, we're going to put the dark energy down. Now let's judge again. Because it's funny every time. Okay. Play Path out. That's a good one. And see, we drew a Psychic Energy. And keep in mind, we're also going to get to Cleffa here. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. They did have the chorus. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's a rotated one. It's one state that says, while this card is active, all... Oh, okay. So some hate card. Respect it. Respect it. That is a good thing to have. Okay. Now, 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's unfortunate we don't have enough to also... actually, we do. I can turn Arven into 2 cards, so we can get back up to 8. Because that's 2, 4, so this will be 2, 3, 6. So we just have to grab 2 cards with Arven here. Let's grab a Pokégear. And I guess we'll grab the one for dragons for next turn. We're not going to play anything because right now we do extra damage to this Giratina here. We're going to see if it's good enough. We did an attack! We got a swing in! Hot diggity dog! Woo! Okay, yeah, I see that one, Beans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our Noivern has been slain. Everybody have a sip, please. And me too. Cheers, Icy. Well, I'm shocked to inform you all. I don't think our brew is going to be very good against an established deck. That's just how it goes, you know what I mean? That's just how it goes, yo. You can't be mad when you're playing with a bad deck. How goes catching them all? Well... It's all right. We're gonna judge them this time. They're never gonna see it coming. One judge, please. No. Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna concede this time. We'll get him on the next one. Yep. Ooh, a greeting. All right. It's all right. This deck was kind of a does it work or not kind of deck. You know what I mean? They can't all be winners right out the bat. Attach 3 tools. Well, we're playing the right deck for that. We just haven't done it yet. Splash, bro! We got a splash, bro! Yeah, all right. This can be a good game no matter what, chat. No matter what. Congrat, Tatas. Congrat. You should go first, opponent. You're worth it. How to use a Pokeball to catch Icy Wendigo? I think you would probably need a Great Ball because Icy's a great dude. I think. Okay, if this looks like the more traditional fire deck, that's fair, the Arcanine build. Chaos Ball. You know, Chaos Ball could be fine too. Woo! Got a greeting. Okay, good. They wanted to go first. That's excellent for us. Okay, don't play your whole hand out, please. Thank you. Justified. Alright, so we're gonna grab a Cleffa here. We're gonna grab... I don't think they're gonna put too much damage on our stuff, so let's grab a second Noivern as a backup plan. Let's go ahead and get rid of... We're definitely not gonna need these. Get rid of that. Grab another Cleffa. Okay, we're taking actions and we're doing things, and now we're gonna draw 6 cards. Big, big fan of Cleffa plus Judge. Ando, it shouldn't, because I don't do anything for my beard. I just don't shave. It's a gift. Alright. Drawing energies is kind of what we want here. Especially because we can take out this Moltres. Right? Actually we can't, because we can't get down to 2 cards in hand. Well, we can take out this Charmander, which is inarguably scarier. Actually, the scariest one is the Growlithe, and while we can't knock this out this turn, I would rather have them have one more chance to draw an Arcanine than one more chance to draw a Charizard. Because they need the Rare Candy and the Charizard here, whereas if we start the clock on this one, we're much more likely to get it unless they draw exactly what they need this turn. Fingers crossed they don't. Okay, they didn't. Pass the turn. That's fine. As long as it's not the no. Well, actually, so they did this, which is fine. Cleffa has a free retreat cost. Kind of fine. Okay, putting a dark one there, as before. Free retreat that one there. Still not enough to knock him out, unfortunately, with Boom Burst, so we have to use Synchro Loud here. If it was enough to knock Growlithe out with just 20 damage, we would have done that and hit everything. Roasted Milky Way. Icy Wendigo. Would that be Ice Fighting? Or Ice Dark? Well, that's a really good draw for us, because that means we get to take out this Moltres here without having to worry. We do give them more cards. Hopefully that's not a problem. And it does mean we can't play anything else this turn, which is a shame, but I don't think it's going to matter. They can't evolve this into the other Charizard now, so we're a lot less concerned about having Path to the Peak down. They don't... In theory, okay, they could have this Charizard, put 1 energy on it, and... Or, I guess, yeah, 1 energy would do it because they have this other Charizard. So, in theory, the Path to the Peak not being out might hurt. Might. We'll see. Ice Ghost? Nice. Nice. Okay, there's another Growlithe. Concerning. Whatever they pick, we have an energy to retreat. This time they learned, they were like, well, I'm going to pull the thing that has a retreat cost. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Alright, so, what we're going to do here... Let's play this out for sure. Let's retreat this out for sure. Our Noivern back up front. Can we play 2 more cards? We can, actually, pretty easily. So let's... We know they don't play with anything water. We're just going to fail to find here. And if we don't fail to find, we can play the other thing out here. But we did, so now we get to do enough damage to knock out a Charizard. Woo! 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 Oh no! Ah! Maybe they don't have any energy. No! Uh-oh. We're in danger. Okay. Yay! Alright. Yeah, let's do that. This means we get to hit him pretty hard, and we get to knock the Arcanine out next round, hopefully. Rubber Gloves don't do anything, and I'd rather have the two... Okay. Okay. What's up, someone? How's it going, my friend? Okay, Bibarel means they get to draw cards, but Bibarel also doesn't really get them above where we can match their cards. I'm curious if they use the Bibarel here. Okay, Magma Basin's a little frustrating because now they can get extra energies out. Okay, so they're setting up their Charizard to be their other backup plan. Charizard's not really thick enough to be a problem for us, so that should be fine. Okay. Now, they know that this Arcanine can knock out Noivern this turn, so they're trying to set up for the follow-up turn. See if it's good enough. Now, them being at 6 cards is a little bit frustrating here, because now we're gonna struggle to keep up. 7 cards, I mean. 7 is tough, because we can do... Draw a... Oh, never mind. Whew, problem solved. We're fine. Let's grab another Noivern. Okay. Yeah. I think we just have to do this. It sucks that we're gonna not have our backup plan ready, but we have a turn, because this Charizard's not gonna knock us out either. Everything's coming alright. What's the Giant Bat do? The Giant Bat, this is the better art. For 1 energy, it can do 20 damage to all of their Pokemon, or for 2 energies, it can do 60 damage, and if we have the same number of cards in hand, does 180. That's why we've been playing the Judges, to keep our hands the same size. It's the only way to guarantee that we both have the same amount of cards when we attack. And the other reason this card is so good is it has no retreat cost. This deck is mean because we just keep shuffling their hands away. We're really good about not letting them get ahead. Obviously, if they get lucky and have the cards they need, or they draw Professor's Research as one of their 4 cards, they can get unstuck their next turn, but they don't really get a chance to build up cards. Okay, so they have 5 in hand, and we're going to have 7. So we're going to be able to play them out. Okay, they have 7 cards. So we actually have to feed them a Cleffa here. We need a turn to build up Noivern. Yeah, Arven's not going to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle some energies back in. Shuffle some energies back in. We've got the Earthen Vessel next turn to do that if we need to. This is a really hefty one to retreat because it has a 3 retreat cost, and they can't put 2 energies on it this turn, so we're actually not going to boss his orders here. Let's just Arven. Grab a Pokégear so we can try to hit a Judge next turn, and let's grab the Fire-Resistant Gloves so that we can get our Noivern ready there. We do get to draw some cards with Cleffa. A card with Cleffa. It was the card we needed with Cleffa, so woo! Down to the wire, exactly. They're actually ahead of us on cards, too. They're at 25 and we're at 26. Okay, so this Charizard, luckily it was just this Charizard and not the other one. If it was the other one, we would have been very dead. Very dead. So what they should have gotten with Arven, they might not have had it in their deck. If they had gotten a Switch or an Escape Rope wouldn't have done it, and Switch wouldn't have done it because they had to, Anyways, the Nest Ball isn't what they needed. They needed a way to switch this Charizard to the back. This one has enough energy with the Magma Basin, but they would have also needed a way to pull my Noivern to the front. Okay, going down to 4. All right, we got a shot here. Are there any judges left in my deck? There are not. Okay, so we have to play cards down to get to 4 here. We should be able to do that. Okay, so let's see here. We know we're going to need this. We know we're going to need... Let's not retreat yet. Let's put the Fire-Resistant Gloves there. Let's put the Defiant Band there. Sure, why not? Let's use this, and that should be good. $210. Boom. With gloves. With the gloves. GG, opponent. Oh, we could. I mean, we could kill anything. So. No worries, I see. I'm never going to get mad about you backseating, buddy. If you have a question, go for it. And if it's like, why didn't you do this? Let me explain, because if I can't explain, I shouldn't probably do it. Hey, look, we attached 3 tools. Woo! Which means we leveled up. Woo! Alright. Alright, everything's coming up wiggles. Crystals, please. Okay, okay. We got some credits, right? We got some credits. We got a cool card with some credits attached. We got some credits. We got a pack. 4th Phoebus. 3rd Seadra. Credits. 3rd Doublade. Credits. And credits. Alright. Gotcha, gotcha, I see. And if we hadn't had a way to get our hand low enough, we might have wanted to consider hitting something else for weaker, but we didn't have to worry about that. I love the Pumpkaboo sleeves. They're so cute. Splash Bros! Yay! Well, Ando, because the Red Bull is for me. We'll go second. Let's put this out here and see what happens. Oh, Ando, what are you gonna get? What's your starter gonna be? Charmander? Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. The Pumpkin Spice of starter Pokemon. I'm just kidding. Charmander's great. So is Pumpkin Spice. Nerd got a Charmander. Wow. Wow. Opponent, come back. Come play games with me. Please. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Fight it! Fight it! Fight it! Ah! Alright. No sneeze. Whew. Yeah, come in, Archeops. Catching fossil Pokemon. Worthless bird fossil Pokemon. Woo! Opponent, come back. I want to play cards. Yay, alright. Few bits of this collection for Goodwill found some really cool staples in the bulk, like Nest Balls and Ultras. Nice! Congrats, Beans! Goodwill hauls can be quite lucrative. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. Thanks for figuring it out, by the way. It's crazy to me that this many people want to watch me play Pokemon cards, y'all. It still blows my mind. Thanks, everybody. Apparently, the thing right now is cosplays, right? Everybody's cosplaying. I want to be a trend follower. I'm a good little lemming, and I was trying to think about a cosplay to do. Best we got is Clay. Not really feeling Clay. From Pokemon. Guess I could do an ice cube, just wrap my head in a giant ice block. Okay. Alright, so it's Cleffa. It's Noivern. Let's get that one there. We don't need to be justified. Retreat costs don't matter against a Greninja deck, or against a Gardevoir deck. Not really. Let's get the Cleffa out front there. Nothing to vacuum. We're gonna play the gloves here just because we're not gonna need them. They don't play dark Pokemon, and we want to draw more cards with Cleffa. Maybe I should boss his orders, but I'd rather not. Because if we shuffle this back into our deck because we rip a Judge, I kind of want to have that later if we need it. Yeah, that's a good point, Beans. The electric deck is very reliant on being able to crank one out. Crank a couple out, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. That's it? Wild. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and do this. We'll ditch a vacuum, because they're not even playing anything we would want to vacuum. I should have ditched the fire gloves, because we're not even doing anything about that. Oopsie. Okay. Okay. Escape rope doesn't matter. Boss's orders is kind of okay, but we're gonna judge this turn anyways, right? If we boss's order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually could. We can save our judge and use boss's orders, which we're probably gonna do that because this way we get to use judge next turn, and we know they don't really have anything they want to be doing in their hand right now. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're at 5. So let's also put these gloves here, I suppose. Sure, why not? Alright, extra damage. Aw, Ando. That's a good thing. Okay, so if they want to use this Roar of the Sword move, or ability, that means that they are gonna die. And if they don't, if they want to attack, we're not gonna die in response here. We're definitely ahead right now, right? Right? Yeah, we're ahead. Sweet! Okay, and let's play our Psychic Energies that we know we're going to want to. Let's go ahead and judge now. Because we're going to draw some extra cards when we kill this thing. Yeah, you're welcome, opponent. I know you wanted new cards. We don't actually need... Like, 60 damage is enough, so let's go ahead and Nest Ball a little bit. Let's use our cards here. Manaphy, because they have Greninja looking at us. Let's get a Jirachi, just because let's get another Cleffa. Another Cleffa's probably right. And 60 damage across that face. Opponent is very thankful we gave him new cards. Hopefully we didn't give them too good of new cards. We set ourselves up pretty well here. I'm assuming that's an energy because they don't really need any other basic psychics. And the energy is for Greninja. It might have been a mistake to judge there. No, I'll be completely honest, because we didn't need to. We were going to do enough damage anyways, and we knew they were stuck. It might have been a mistake to judge there. Today is Sunday. I know you are correct. All right, they give up. Woo! What do you mean? I know it's right here. It's right here, and there it goes. Whee! I'm gonna play this game today for 4 hours on stream, and then I'm gonna go learn how to play a new card game in person with some friends. I bet I messed up the rules a couple times. Gonna be in Pokemon mood. Nice, Sailor Scout. Everybody's been like Splash Bros or Sailor Scouts today, and it's been awesome. Awesome. What is that coin? That's that, like, Galarian Darmanitan, right? I don't like that coin. Is that the mouth, or is that the mouth? Or is... Congrats, Beans! We're gonna go play Lorcana, the Disney card game. Yeah. Rank 600, nice! I don't know what you're doing here. Oh, they're both his mouth. Oh, okay, that's even more terrifying, Zenith. Okay. Okay, I was like, I wonder if we'll actually see Chine-Pow, because we haven't seen Chine-Pow in a hot minute, but it's still a good deck. It's still a solid deck. Unfortunately for them, we're actually starting with our Spongy Gloves. Ha ha ha, we'll soak them up. Oh no. I am ready for VIP Pass to rotate out. I'm off that card, I don't really like playing with it anymore, and I just, every time it's first turn you see your opponent play, it's like, cool! Awesome! Temple of Sinnoh isn't what we have. One temple and one path in our deck. We really want our path. Their deck probably can get around a path to the peak because they have Palkia, generally speaking, but maybe not. Judge is also pretty good against their deck, though. So here's hoping that that's something that we can leverage. See, I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna stop playing that. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna build up. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can do dishes after I get home tonight. It's gonna be a little bit till I have time. I'm sorry. A second Frigiback, second Chine-Pow. The redundancies are in. But we do get to do some fun stuff of our own here. So let's start with an escape rope. Make them put something else up front. They might pick the other Chine-Pow, but if they pick the other Chine-Pow, that's still better for us than the one that's about ready to attack. Okay, okay. Like a book. Alright, let's put some Spongy Gloves here. Let's put an energy there. Let's play our... let's keep our temple. They have skate parks sometimes, and I would rather have this to handle a skate park than... It's not going to do anything right now for us, so let's just go ahead and judge here. If I draw it again, I'm going to be sad. I didn't, so we're fine. I also didn't draw any other Pokemon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe they don't have anything either now. Yeah, Chine-Pow does get around path a lot easier now, you're not wrong. We'd be in such a better spot if they didn't have those 2 VIP passes early on. Not to lament things that I was already talking about, but they have so much advantage here. They got 4 Pokemon for 2 cards, so that us judging doesn't really have the same impact. Because they've got this out, they've got the Greninjas, yeah, so much churn, so much card draw that I don't think we're going to be able to keep up here. We got our Spongy Gloves, though, so we could do 210, right? That's the other downside here, is that 210 is not 220. So they can do a lot of damage to us, and we can't really do that much in response. Almost enough. Almost. Ever so close. That is rude. You are a rude person. Okay. Well, I really needed a Psychic Energy. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Earthen Vessel is another great piece of technology that they get now. Yeah. Yep. Ow. My Noivern. Well, that wasn't what we wanted. Okay, so... grab our Manaphy, because they do have Greninja and they do play water, so we gotta be prepped to prevent that from doing its thing. Escape rope versus retreating doesn't really do anything here. Unfortunately, again, like, trying to pull one of these other things to the front, I guess technically Frigibax is safe because it's got 2 energies. So if they don't have a Baxcalibur, Frigibax is better. Technically. Alright, let's draw some cards here. Not the Psychic Energy we needed. I'll be honest with y'all, not the Psychic Energy we needed. See? They can handle stadiums. Handle stadiums quite well. Alright, Red Bull destroyed. Moving on. The healthier things, like Diet Coke. Opponent, you have 12 cards in hand. It's a little excessive. Now, most of them are probably water energy. At least half is probably water energy, roughly. Right? Maybe not half. Uh-oh. The good news is a Bibarel doesn't really do anything. Hey, they didn't have a switch! Yay! Alright, well that's not what I needed. Okay. I'm just getting really unlucky this hand. Let's put the Defiance Band on this one. Play another Noivern out. So the Crushing Gloves are not going to matter. They're not playing any stadiums we need to care about, so let's do this. We're just trying to make it to where Cleffa can draw more cards here. The Digging Gloves also don't matter. That was to play out so we could draw more cards, so let's do that. Let's draw more cards. None of those are Psychic Energies. Still problematic. Gotta make a G Fuel for tomorrow. What you got going on tomorrow, Beans? Anything exciting? I am, like, really surprised neither of these Frigibaxes or Baxcaliburs yet. Actually very surprised about that. Okay. My surprise has been noted. Interesting they chose that one. Doesn't really matter, but interesting. Okay, they did have a... There's no way they drew all 3 of those cards this one turn. They were waiting. Why? I don't know. Okay, Lake Acuity's a problem. Especially because I just got rid of our vacuum. Uh-oh. This game feels pretty over, but I want to play it out. Just give our deck a chance to do its thing. Yeah, watching Pokemon with a friend. that's fair, Beans. That's fair. Napping the day away. There are worse ways to spend your day, but there's also better ways to spend your day. You know what I mean? Solid middle ground. That's alright, Tatas. I hope you feel proud of yourself, opponent. You destroyed a poor, innocent little Cleffa. Alright. Hey, it's the psychic energy I needed. Yay. Well, there's no way. Let's see, we're at 3, 7. We could turn Arven into 8, but I don't think we can get higher than 8. We're gonna do it this turn anyways. Let's grab an Earthen Vessel, and it doesn't really matter. If this Lake Acuity wasn't out, we would actually use Boom Burst here to get some damage spread out, but unfortunately, if we used that, we couldn't do any damage to Chine-Pow, and we need to do some damage to Chine-Pow so that we can knock it out next turn. It doesn't really matter, but it kind of matters, right? We want to be as correct as possible here. And 20 damage to everything versus being able to knock out this one thing, I don't know, it feels better to me to be able to set up the knockout, right? Now, of course, they have another Chine-Pow. Are they out of energies? They have to use 3 or 2. Okay, never mind. They're not. They're not out of energy. They're never out of energy. Yeah, the fact they haven't played any of these, I should have known they're not out of energy. Got too excited, chat. Got too excited. What's up, Wander? How's it going, my friend? Cheers. We're playing with a bad deck. Like we do. And we're having a great time. We've only had one judge this time, and we've had, what, 1 psychic energy, so we've gotten a little unlucky. Standard water list runs about 9 to 13. That's fair. Go check out Wander if you haven't before. And if you have before, go check him out again. I have a strong suspicion Wander is not live right now, but one day he might be. You heard it here first. Okay, is my Noivern dead? Yes. Do we have a backup plan? Kinda. We need to draw a judge. We need to draw a way to get down to 4 cards. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if we draw a judge, we have a shot here. If we don't, we don't. They're at 11. We're at what? 3, 6, 9. Yeah, all right. I accept that I give up. Right, how much time we got? Like I said, unfortunately, I kind of got to keep the schedule pretty on point today here. I got somewhere I got to go after stream today. So I can't do a long stream. I'm sorry. But we will be live tomorrow. We're back on our normal, fun, happy schedule. Yay! Everything's gonna be fine and back to normal. Woo! Alright, so let's start the last game with this deck as we move on here. Those of you that have just joined us for the first time, what we do whenever we're done with the deck here is we do a giveaway. And if you have been here before, guess what? We're doing a giveaway. So exclamation point ticket if you would like a chance to win a pack of the newest set. We do this after every deck. And if you want more chances to win, do your own. There's a channel point redemption. Be like, Wiggles, I want another giveaway. We can do that. I'm really considering, I need to check Twitch TOS here. I'm considering doing a higher channel point redemption one where it's like, do a giveaway where there's only 1 contestant. So, you know, it's just like, it's not a trade, right? You wouldn't be like buying a pack code. You'd be like saying, I want a giveaway where there's 1 contestant. And I'd be like, who do you want the contestant to be? So you can also give one to somebody if you'd rather somebody else win. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. We'll get there. Yay! I mean, oh, I wanted to go first. Exactly, Tata. Let's give people a chance to stack some odds here. Okay, so this hand's pretty bad. Now we're expecting me to say, but. I could Beans, but that feels, you know, that feels too on the nose. Would be like, okay, and who do you want your winner to be? You know what I mean? No? No? Then I could have a little hat and draw a name out of a hat. Like, okay, let me write it down. Okay, so we haven't actually, never mind. This is Charizard box. Lostizard? Lostizard. Okay. Okay. Well, we definitely want a Noivern. We're gonna play the Temple out because that actually might stop them. They play jet energies and stuff like that. The Justified Gloves do not. Let's see if we can hit a judge. We can't. That is unfortunate. Okay, but we do get to do this. We're gonna pull, I think, the Cramorant to the front. It's the hardest one for them to remove to the back. Let's go ahead and make this Cleffa justified. Alright, then I draw 6 cards, please. Thank you. Okay, so they had the Pidgeot in hand. Unfortunate we didn't hit the judge when we wanted to. Okay, so them doing it this way, even using the Pidgeot, they should have used Pidgeot to grab a switching effect, because now they can't put another energy here. Their deck doesn't have a way this turn to put one more energy down. So we did squeak a second turn out of them here. I don't know if that's gonna matter or not. Probably. Pidgeot counters Judge really, really, really hard. Yikes. And one of their last 2 cards was an energy too. Maybe if we can get this Path to the Peak down. Maybe. Did we draw a Psychic Energy? We didn't. Yikes. Okay, so we're gonna play this here. None of this helps against what they're doing, so let's just go ahead and judge. Oh. Alright, so we just draw some cards. Still no Psychic Energy. Man, we have just been really unlucky with getting all of our pieces in a row this game. Thinking about playing the Metachan Valiant list? Okay, okay. Yeah, that one, I mean, if you can make that deck work, that deck has some reach to it. I struggle making that work. Okay, so is Cleffa dead? Most likely. Is Noivern dead? Possibly? Because they can put the Pidgeot and then free retreat. Okay, they're not going to do that. They must have another way to switch here. What's up, Alex? Okay, they did have another switching effect. Noivern's not dead? Oh, it is. It's 20 per, right? Yeah. Yikes. Hey, look, it's the Psychic Energies I wanted. Ah, we're not dead yet. All right, we'll take it. Okay, they're at 6 cards, and we are also at 6 cards. This is unfortunate because part of me really wants to play this. Let's see, could I play this Noivern out? That would put me at 5, then I could Arven to get back up to 6. Okay, I think we can because of Arven. So let's grab a gear so that we can hit a judge next turn. And let's see, they're fire. So let's grab our cooking gloves. Yeah, fire gloves for our other Noivern. Now we're back up to 6 as well, so we can do 180 damage here. Okay. Okay, so they're going to knock the Noivern out. And then we have this other Noivern and this other Psychic Energy. And with the Fire-Resistant Gloves, that's actually exactly enough damage to take out Entei, as well as do 20 damage to everything else. So maybe here. Okay, them not being able to do anything. This Path to the Peak is currently keeping us in this game by just a wee bit. Okay, so we're gonna put the Psychic Energy here, put the gloves here. Let's gear to see if we can hit a judge, because they have a lot of cards in hand right now. I'd rather take some of those away. In that case, let's play our other Noivern out here. Take some cards away. Okay, that's actually fine. We're totally cool with these draws here. Okay, and let's boom burst. Now again, this should knock out Entei and do 20 damage to everything else. Nice! Okay. 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 Alright. Horus is scary. That's something that could get them unstuck here. They're also playing with Arcanine. Wild. Their deck has a lot going on in there. Horus and flower selecting is terrifying. That's so much card draw. They ditched the Arven. That doesn't tell us much. They already played a Colress. Maybe that's why. Mimikyu, huh? Okay, okay. We don't really have a good way to deal with Mimikyu. I'm gonna be honest. And here comes the Charizard. Now, luckily, the Path to the Peak is out. So here comes the Charizard, but it doesn't just get its energies. Now it does anyways. Okay. Welp. There's no more gears in the deck. I guess that, and let's get some Justified Gloves if they're still in here. They're not. We were already through those, which is a shame because they played that Charizard. Or maybe they're in my prize cards. There's not normal gloves. I guess we do the water gloves, I guess. Because of the Greninja and the Cramorant. Why not? Play the other one out here. And let's just do 20 to everything that we can. Yep. Yikes. So that unlocks their Pidgeot and their Greninja, which means we're dead. Okay, Rhyme is interesting. There's my Justified Gloves. I should have saved those when I saw that we were against this deck. I made a mistake. Well, I want a Litwick. Great Ball. They're playing with a lot of very interesting choices. Okay, I like Great Ball. I think Great Ball is a lot better than people give it credit for if you're playing with enough Pokemon, which to their credit, they are playing with a lot of different Pokemon. There's Entei, there's Arcanines, Lumineon, so I see it. I see it. Oh no. Feeling dead here. Feeling dead. Oh no! Not my Cleffa! You're a monster, opponent. You're a monster. Alright, well this is actually kind of funny. We can't do enough. We can't get our hand the same size as theirs because they have 9. But what we can do, one, we can do this. Get our Cleffa out. Let's grab Manaphy, actually, because, again, because of Greninja. I doubt this is going to come up, but it's the smart thing to do here. We can knock it out with this. These Spongy Gloves are going to help us a lot here. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I think we're a little dead here. Charizard's not gonna mess around. Oh, I didn't catch the Litwick. That's a shame. Okay. Maybe they'll deck themselves. Probably not. Probably not. Safe bet, probably not going to happen. That's what you needed, that last card. Well, now they're even further from decking. And the pain continues. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. It's great when you queue up with a bad non-meta deck, you can pretend it's like, everyone's out to get me, even though you're playing with the weaker. Oh no! For those of y'all just joining us, exclamation point ticket. This is our last game with this deck, which means we're going to do a giveaway at the end of this and move on to the next one. Okay. Alright, we have a plan. And it's to die gracefully. We still... How many judges did we hit this game? 2? I mean, 2's probably pretty average. Just kind of a shame. Gives me some thoughts for moving forward here. Well, how about this? Everybody gets 20 damage. Except for the Mimikyu. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, alright. Alright, we could have conceded. We deserve this. Is it gonna be with Pidgeot? No, it's not. Okay. Opponent is done. GG, my friend. GG. Alright. You're welcome. Alright, so let's do our wrap-up here and our giveaway. So, wrap up with this deck. He says stalling as the game loads into the next screen, occasionally taking longer than anticipated and leads to his longer stall up. So this deck, it feels fun. Like, this was pretty fun to do. It's just a little too low power. We need a way to make Noivern do more damage. The gloves are a good way. Getting it to from 180 to 210. 210's a good number, but 220's kind of the one you actually want to be doing. 210 kept coming up as being a little too short. So that would, some way to make it a little bit more damage, just literally just 10 more damage, maybe a stadium or something. The free retreating aspect of the Cleffa and the Noivern's fun. The other thing is, if we're gonna do this, we need 4 Pokégears, and we need a couple of Pal Pads, because this deck is built around Judge and Noivern, and if we can't get the Judge going, Noivern's, like, bad. So, ultimately, that was kind of my only other thought here, was we need, probably cut the Escape Rod. Temple of Sinnoh, maybe. I would rather have 2 Path to the Peak than a Temple of Sinnoh, though maybe that's just because the Temple of Sinnoh didn't come up during today's set, but, yeah. Yeah, might revisit this one in the future. This had potential, but it's a little too weak. Maybe it's missing a card, right? Maybe it's something that hasn't been printed yet.